Yo, YouTube. Okay, so let's get plugged in. So this topic today is step your game up, and that's probably the stupidest thing another man can say to another man. Hold up, there we go. Yeah, that's probably the most stupidest thing because I don't think people understand how um, attraction works. It's face value. If you're not a good-looking man, it's lights out for you. It's like when Roman Reigns hits a spear, or what's the guy's name? Sheamus comes in with the bro kick. It's lights out. There's take these off. There's nothing you can do to there's nothing you can do to better the situation. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That's the first thing women see when they see you. So it doesn't matter whether you think yourself you're attractive or whatever. The truth of the matter is, if you did not have, let me just sum it up like this: if you did not have a lot of success with women from school, college, whether you went to university, you're in a fucked up position. It's as simple as that. You really are. You're not attractive to women, and it's as simple as that. You're not attractive to women. As simple as that. And that's what a lot of these uh, people I talk to or friends and all that, they don't. That's what people don't understand. If you've had a lot of success with women over the years, then of course obviously you are attractive to women. It's got nothing to do with game. You could be, look. I know people that are shy and because they are good looking, they've got women. That's what I'm saying. It's got nothing to do with game. Absolute nothing to do with it. They talk about step your game up, man. That's got nothing to do with it. So that's why I make these videos, to educate people that attraction only works with is only for women, is only from face value. So a lot of men, I don't think, actually fully understand that. It's got nothing to do with game. It doesn't matter whether you have swag like girls say I have, or whatever, or say I think you're cool or whatever. That don't mean anything. That doesn't mean, I'm telling you now, if I was a good looking man, a lot of um sorry, if I was a good looking man, I would be loaded, because I've noticed a lot of these guys that are relatively not even relatively, that are good looking to women, they don't really they don't really capitalize on their looks. And what I mean by that is that they don't understand. I don't think they understand that they don't need to buy this extravagant stuff to impress women. Like buying, like, like a lot of people buy like expensive clothes, designer clothes, buy these flash cars. Uh, I know a guy who buys Rolex watches and all kinds of jewelry. Can't even say the word jewelry. It's all kinds of stuff like cologne, Hugo Boss and all that stuff. You don't need to do it. That's what I'm saying. If you are attractive, I'd be shopping at the charity shop, because literally, I wouldn't give a damn. It doesn't mean a thing. If you have an attractive face, you are literally a winner, and the people that are unattractive are losers, and that's just reality. That's not being negative. That's just one thing people don't understand. The attractive people don't understand. That's not being negative. That's just being real. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can't change your looks. I mean, unless you go get surgery and all that. I mean, why do you think a lot of these women go ahead and get butt implants and all kinds of stuff? Because they know that's just the standards of society are way high now than they were years ago, and they're trying to keep up with all this Kim Kardashian, Nicki Minaj kind of looking people. So they go ahead to pay to improve their natural looks. But that's the funniest thing. Some brothers, when I'm talking about brothers, some fellow black men tell me, they just don't get it. just don't get it. They don't understand that attraction is their face value. I'm dead serious. You like, I don't want to go into that, but like I said, you can be shy for all they care. It doesn't mean anything. Confidence has got confidence, swag, having game with women. It's got nothing to do with uh, attracting women, really. That's basically just the icing on the cake, really, for women. It really is. And like I said, with your success rate outweighs your your rejection rate, you are attractive to women. It's as simple as that. It's just funny because you got a lot of these attractive men out here. They don't get it. You don't need to be buying all this extravagant stuff to impress women. You don't need to be doing all that. That's just like spending your money foolishly. But the truth is, I mean that is true. That is true. Just think of someone you went to school with, right? And think about their success rate, or not even just one person. Think of multiple people you know from school that had a lot of success rate with women. It's got nothing to do with game. It's got nothing to do with that. Absolutely nothing to do with that. Step your game up, man. And that's why I don't put myself out there with a lot of women, because I already know, what's going to happen. Some men are just, not every man, obviously. The good-looking men are out there in a good position, but the truth is, the unattractive men or average men are just in a bad position, in a real bad position. And like I said, it's different if you are um, an unattractive female. You would be in a better position than an unattractive male, without a doubt. Without a doubt. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to come up with this video. So stepping your game up, that's a load of bull crap. That's the best. That's the best I can say. But it's a load of bull crap. You're not gonna change the situation. If the woman sees you and she finds you unattractive, it's lights out. It's game. I mean, I know. Forget you remember Tekken. That's what they used to say on Tekken 2 when you used to get whacked out by Armor King or Hihachi or Kazuya. Game over. Game over. There's no turning back from that. So forget about confidence. Forget about swag. Forget about buying all this extravagant clothing that a lot of men do. Forget about stepping your game up. Forget about um, oh yeah, that's another one. Forget about what's that one? Persistence. That's it. Simple as that. If a woman's rejecting you, she still goes for you. Like in the future, you're basically like a leftover. Basically, you're a leftover. And they're just picking the bones after. That's all. I mean, I was gonna talk about something else, but I'll leave it at that.